Often constructed with grandeur and opulence, state houses are not just the official residence of heads of state. They are significant symbols of a nation's power, history, riches, and identity. These houses are where critical decisions of a country are made and diplomatic engagements take place. Countries have different names for these houses. Examples of such names include state houses, state capitals, presidential palaces, flagstaff houses, and union buildings. In this video, we will cover East African countries and their state houses. Without further delay, let's get started. Number 7. The Presidential Palace of Burundi. The Presidential Palace of Burundi is the official residence of the President of Burundi and is presently occupied by Evariste Ndayishimiye. It is located in Gasenyi, north of Bujumbura, and about 9 kilometers from the city center. This palace was built by China and gifted to the then President of Burundi, Pierre Nkurunziza, in 2019 as a sign of blossoming friendship and cooperation between the two countries. It covers an extensive area of approximately 10,000 square meters. The palace also houses the office of the Vice President and contains rooms for guards as well as watchtowers. It is estimated that the building cost $22 million and took about 4 years to construct. Number 6. The Palais de la Nation. The Palais de la Nation, which is a French term for the Palace of the Nation, serves as the official residence and the main place of work of the President of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Its current tenant is Felix Tshisekedi. The Palais de la Nation is situated in Gombe, north of Kinshasa. It was initially occupied by the Belgian Governor General. This building is known to hold historical significance since it is here where the first Prime Minister of DRC, Patrice Lumumba, delivered his famous speech in 1960 condemning colonialism after the country had gained its independence. Number 5. State House Uganda. Located in Entebbe, State House Uganda is the official residence of the President of Uganda. The current occupant is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who has been serving as the President of Uganda since 1986. State House Uganda was initially built to house the governor of the colonial government. This building is self-sustaining with numerous recreation facilities, conference halls, health clubs, and guest wings. It also has various offices for State House employees, such as presidential advisors, First Lady, State House Comptroller, the Security Office, and the Communications Office. In 2007, it was renovated and expanded, which increased its size from 1,584 square meters to 17,472 square meters. This made it a conspicuous landmark that is easily seen as one leaves the airport in Entebbe. Number 4. Village Urugwiro. Village Urugwiro, which means village hospitality in Kinyarwanda, is the official office and residence of the President of Rwanda. It is situated in the Kiasiru area of Kigali, Rwanda's capital city. The idea behind the construction of this building was to house the 6th Franco-African Summit that took place in May 1979. However, it was later deemed a suitable place for accommodating the President of Rwanda. Since then, it has served as the President's residence and a place where diplomatic engagements take place. The person who presently occupies the house is Paul Kagame. Number 3. The National Palace of Ethiopia. The National Palace of Ethiopia, which was initially called the Jubilee Palace, is the building where the Prime Minister of Ethiopia resides. This is a huge landmark in Addis Ababa and was built in 1955 to honor Emperor Haile Selassie's Silver Jubilee. This house is where the Emperor of Ethiopia lived until he was overthrown in a coup d'etat in 1974. Between 1966 and 1967, the palace underwent expansion, making its size double. After the emperor was overthrown, the Darg government took it over and renamed it the National Palace. The Darg government would then fall, leading to the establishment of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia. This palace is beautiful and is surrounded by a park. It features a blend of Italian and Ethiopian architectural designs. In the last few years, the government of Ethiopia has announced its intention to build a new residence for the Prime Minister and convert the National Palace into a museum. Number 2. State House, Kenya. State House, Kenya serves as the official residence and office of the President of Kenya. It is located in Nairobi, within a 10-minute drive from the CBD. This State House sits on an expansive 3 square kilometer piece of land. It was constructed in 1907 as the office of the Governor of British East Africa, which makes it 117 years old. Between 1963 and 1964, the building was occupied by the Prime Minister of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta, and served as his official residence until the position of Prime Minister was abolished. It then became the official residence of the President of Kenya. In 2023, it was announced that the State House would undergo renovation to upgrade it. Number 1. Chamwino State House. The Chamwino State House is a newly constructed building that will serve as the official residence and office of the President of Tanzania. It was unveiled in 2023 by President Samia Suluhu and will mark a departure from the old State House in Dar es Salaam that was built by Majid bin Said, the Sultan of Zanzibar, in 1865. The Chamwino State House is located in Dodoma, the capital city of Tanzania. This location was chosen because it is at the center of Tanzania and as such would help centralize services. Unlike the previous State House that was constructed by foreigners, the Chamwino State House was built by the Military Service Wing of Tanzania. The land on which it stands is 200 times bigger than that of the previous State House in Dar es Salaam. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. If you're discovering me for the first time, please consider subscribing and share the video with your friends.